beautiful people. Okay, this is kind of an impromptu one, but Dan the man has requested those homemade chicken enchiladas. So, if you're in for a recipe excursion in the, kitchen of Jules, stay tuned, right? And subscribe. Let's keep watching. Okay, so let's talk about the ingredients first. This particular recipe is like my fave because it's lower on spice, big on flavor, lower on spice. So even though I'm a Texas girl, I am not like the spice queen. I'm married to my spice. But eating it, I don't know. And I get really sick at my stomach if there's too much garlic. So I just have to kind of be careful. First of all, I just got some free range organic chicken breasts, okay? And then our seasonings, of course, some salt and pepper, that's already on the stove. But we're gonna actually mix mustard and grape jelly with apple cider vinegar. And y'all, like if your grandma cooked like just a little of this, a little, that's kind of how I do. I don't measure anything. So there won't be measurements in the recipe is what I'm telling you. Then you're gonna sprinkle some minced onion, okay? Now if you had time and you can like cut it up, saute some on the stove, that'd be great. But rarely do I have time for that. So minced onion is our friend. And then we're gonna add some of these mild diced green chilies. Okay, so that'll be like the spiciest besides the black pepper stuff in there. Dan the man is very keto with me, so I'm gonna use this for most of them, but he does occasionally love just a really good tortilla. So I am gonna make a few with just the HEB, handmade, homemade tortillas. Then this is personally my favorite kind of cheese for cooking and melting, but in case I don't have enough, I've got a backup of just, our good old Fiesta blend. The sauce, this is gonna sound unusual probably too, is gonna be cream of mushroom mixed with 16 ounces of sour cream. So it's gonna make that really yummy white sauce. It's gonna taste so good, and then we'll put more cheese on top, like I was saying. So those are our ingredients, and now let's see how we can make some magic come together. We have got the chicken started in our saucepan over here, which you'll see on the stove. We've got the sour cream and the cream of mushroom soup. I'm gonna show you about how much of those, the little marinade I put in so I thought I'd do that live. I've already sprayed my pan with some olive oil, both kinds of tortillas to go here to make, and the cheese is on standby. We have like all the parts already. Oh, went ahead and opened up the mild green chilies as well. So let's let you take a look at what this kind of looks like as we are making it. So we've got this. We'll turn this on in a second as the chicken starts to get ready. But just so you can kind of have an idea, I put about a tablespoon of the grape jelly, and then this is just the way I started doing it in college when I started making this, is I just kind of do like a swirl of the mustard, so you can see that. And then the apple cider vinegar, a little splash. I know those of you that are more exact among us may be like, what in the world, Jules? But it's okay. Oh, and then we have our minced onion. And so I just kind of give that a sprinkle. And I don't add the green chilies until the chicken has started to cook a bit, okay? So we'll wait and add those as the chicken is making some beautiful music for us. But it's a super fast situation. You're going to, once you have the chicken cooked, you're gonna build it inside the tortilla with cheese and just like roll it up. I usually have to put like a spatula like this down over it, which I'll show you, set to hold it together until I can get the sauce on everything. And then top it with cheese, put it in the oven at 350 for about 25 minutes is usually when I check it. We'll come back. So this is what I was talking about, how I lay the spatula to kind of keep them all together. You can see these are the HEB, the handmade ones, and then these little baby are the carb-free. So I usually do mine like 3 across and then 1 on the bottom. But this is what I was talking about, just kind of rolling them together as good as you can and then putting them, flipping them over. Now, I always add a little chicken just so that everybody has enough. Some just falls out. And that way, it's also gonna have that yummy sauce all over it as well, which everybody loves. And so, just any extra, I just kind of put on the edges like this. Now, you could totally make a big old batch, just more chicken, more tortillas. But I knew that Danny and I would be traveling some this week, so I didn't want too many leftovers. So then this is our sauce, where we used our cream of mushroom soup and our 16 ounces of sour cream. And then I added just a little bit of half and half so that it wouldn't be too thick, because you want it thick, but you also, it's that perfect mix between not too runny, not too thick. I've already got the oven. It just finished preheating to 350. And use that, like I was telling you, on that extra. Then we're gonna top it all with some yummy that cheese that I love. Because it's a really good melting cheese. So it stays creamy, in the process of the melting. Now, some people even like to put some black olives on top of this. So you totally could do that as well, whatever is your jam. And then we will come back to you after about 25 minutes when these are yummy coming out of the oven, and let you see what they look like, all ready to go. Okay, here it is. And y'all, this is so funny. I didn't have anything for a salad. I've got some chips in the pantry, so I'll get those out with some salsa. So I just made a little guacamole salad and some celery, and here's the yummy goodness, fresh out of the oven. And so I can't wait for us to taste test, but this is what the finished product will look like. And again, I wish we had smell-o-vision because it smells so delish. So this is a recipe that sounds like something you would like to try. I will link, I don't have like measurements for those of you that love that, but I'll link all the ingredients and everything below. And I would love, if you try it, I would love to hear what your thoughts are. And then of course, keep in mind, you can spice it up as much as you want, or as little, just like I do, and make it your very own. So I've had fun cooking with y'all today. As always, right? Like, share, subscribe, do the things. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. Have a blessed day.